bagong season ng FTCW. Welcome dito sa Comic Alley Toys sa Oshawa. Let's go!
That's great, finally having fun, yeah. But too late, it's almost end of summer. So come along, I'll give you another chance.
Ito mga to, karamihan ng mga nasa section na to ay mga mint and box nila at may some carded figures. Tapos dito naman sa kabilang side ay mga mostly 80s figures katulad ng mga wrestlers, and then dito sa side na to still Transformers. Tapos merong halo-halo, may Thundercats, merong Nightmare Before Christmas, pa ba to? Gremlins, may nahalong Voltron, tapos Ghostbusters, and then mga Amigo toys. So, kung meron kayong Hulk Hogan toys, mas mataas na value ngayon yan. Ito, medyo iba. Used to be yung mga grail nila dati. Unfortunately, wala sila ngayon, pero makikita nyo meron pa rin silang mga hard to find figures. So, itong section naman nito ay yung comic section nila. Tambakan nila to. Organized naman, pero meron silang section talaga for yung mga very collectible nila, yung mga talagang high-end comics. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo. Pero ito, sa ngayon, ituturo ko lang muna kayo kung ano meron sila. So, sobrang daming comics dito, guys. Ang dami ko nabili dito, mga ash cans, mga first issue na hindi nila na-monitor, nabili ko dito. Pero ngayon, medyo mahirap na kasi sobrang daming collector na ngayon. Na-scan na nila kagad yan beforehand. Especially pag dumating sila every Thursday or something. Pero yan, kung maghahanap ka ng mga vintage na mga puzzles, lahat-lahat na dito, dami dito. So, itong side na ito ay continuation sa comics. Dito nag-start ang A. So, marami mga doll-like figures na meron silang Chucky. Dito ko nabili yung Inhumanoids ko actually. Ito naman ang mga side na to ay puro mga action figures, mga carded figures. Nag-range sa mga medyo bago and even some vintage toys. Usually mga nasa 90s, 2000s. So marami kang mahanap dito, especially yung mga McFarlane toys. Meron silang mga Walking Dead, Lord of the Rings, mga Marvel. Isipin mo, pati yung mga luma meron sila. Kasi ito nga pala, lahat ito nakikita nyo dito ay bins. Dito, minsan nahanap mo yung mga missing sa toys mo. Like for example, hanap-hanap ka dito. Yan. So marami yan. Tapos nakasulat din doon sa bins kung ano yung laman. Pero minsan may nahalo. Kasi nga, as a collector, minsan tayo, pag naubusan tayo ng budget, tinatago natin sa ibang bin yung gusto natin. For example, may kilala kasi ako, kunwari, meron siyang rare na Star Wars na hanap, ikulang yung budget niya, tinatago niya sa iba, sa video games, for example. So medyo maging mindful din kayo kasi minsan makakahanap kayo. Minsan magugulat ka na, oh, meron ganito dito. Yan. Kasi nga, tinago niya siya. So ito yung isa pang comic section nila, para ito yung medyo mas pili nila. Mas maganda yung quality na nandito. Pero meron pa silang isang section na nandun talaga yung mga grail. So anyway, tingnan pa natin yung mga nandito. So as you can see, marami talaga silang mga iba-ibang type of toys dito, ranging from 80s and 90s toys. Ayan, may mga Star Wars, meron silang Robocop, and then Brave Star. Ayan o, even yung Masters of the Universe nila, meron silang ibang version. Ano?
We are a business that has been located in downtown Oshawa for well over 10 years under the current ownership of Sean. He's owned it for coming up on 10 years in 2026. We are specializing, if you could say that, everything pop culture related. So we carry comic books, we carry toys, we have collectible cups, we have sports cards, we have Pokemon cards. We hear it a lot, but we've got it all.
I got the Dark Water, you know, like the
Pirates of Dark Water?
The
yeah,
ship.
That's awesome.
It's so hard to find that, and I got it.
Ever since COVID, collectibles have been, like price-wise, trending upwards. They really skyrocketed during the pandemic. Prices have come down a bit. How we price everything here is we look at like what the open market says. And what we use for that is eBay sold listings. So yeah, during COVID, things, especially Star Wars and big names like Marvel, were really going very high. They have come down sometimes by a lot, sometimes by a little bit. Right now, the thing that we seem to be selling pretty consistently as far as toys go, Transformers is a huge one. All the time they're coming in and all the time they're going back out.
How about comic books?
Comic books we sell a significant number of. We specialize only in back issues here. We don't carry any new stock. Everything in this store, in fact, was owned by somebody else before it came here.
How do you find the effects of tariff? Because I have some friends who stopped buying from eBay because of how expensive things are.
So I'm actually the manager here for our social media and our online sales. Like, I will confidently say it has had a significant impact on our online sales. Which is why right now I'm trying to focus a lot on like community outreach, if you will, reaching our customers locally and expanding locally who knows that we exist. Because if you come into our store right now, the price you see on our toys or on our comics, that doesn't change. We're not adding any fees or taxes. You're paying that plus tax.
I do notice though, like every time I go to toy shows, I don't see you guys there. What's with that?
It is a lot of work that goes into them. For a store as big as ours, there's a lot of moving parts. There's also like a big expense, right? What do we choose to bring? As you can see, just looking around our store, we have a massive amount of stock. If you bring the wrong stock to a show, you're out all that money. We tend to stick to the big shows. Right now we do Comic-Con in March, Anime North in, I believe it's April, Fan Expo in August.
Yes.
So we are looking at expanding that. We're just trying to make sure that we pick like the right shows, if that makes sense. We get new collections here every day. So this is a great example because this lot just came in shortly before you guys popped in today to visit us. This is a collection of Harry Potter items. We lay out boards, people drop their stuff down. We go through like an assessment process. We provide an evaluation on like what we're prepared to pay. And then like if everybody's happy with it, I mean, here you go. This is a person who was happy with the money that we had offered.
How long does it go to the shelves?
We try to get it done within 24 hours. Because as you see right now, it's blocking some of our merchandise. Plus it's a little unsightly, right? So our goal is to get it like in the door, like evaluated, like the transaction closed, and then after that, processed as quickly as possible. Because the sooner we can get it processed, the sooner we can sell it to our customers, the sooner we can get it off our bins and merchandise. We take pictures of every single item and then we put it on our social media. That way our customers can see every day at 12 and 2 o'clock specifically that we have new merchandise, what it is, and they can even, we allow people to claim it, if you will. They can message us or even just comment on the image that they'd like to reserve those items so that they don't have to worry about rushing down here, you know, after work and hope that it's still on the shelf. They can just message us like right at 2 o'clock. Hey, that Harry Potter statue, I'd like that. And we'll put it on hold in our hold area. It is Omega Supreme before Omega Supreme.
Oh my gosh.
No, this is the Diaclone.
Check it out.
That's right.
I can ship to the Philippines.
In regards to the tariffs and online sales, like how it works is the country of origin as it's listed on eBay. And what that means is literally like where it was made. So when you were looking at your action figures and you check the foot or the butt or wherever the company has put the marking, it'll say made in wherever. The country that is impacted the most right now is China. They have increased tariffs in Vietnam, Hong Kong. So those are like the big ones. And of course, as most people know, toys are often made where? Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, Vietnam. Now that's why a lot of countries are spreading out. So they're making toys in like Macau, if I'm saying that correctly. So it really just depends on where the toys are made in terms of how the tariffs are applied. It's very hard to find toys that are made in the US. I can't even think of a brand off the top of my head that is exclusively manufactured there. I mean, right now, if you're looking at something like vintage Transformers, a lot of them were made in either Korea or Japan. So I think Korea, definitely Japan. So those ones, they're not getting hit as hard as more like modern Transformers, which are made in China, Hong Kong, and Vietnam.
Many toy collectors in the Philippines find tiger sharks as one of the grails because
Okay, yeah.
it's very hard
tiger
to
shark.
find and it's very expensive right now. So what can you say about that?
I don't know if I personally have ever seen a tiger shark. With
I have too.
with my own eyes.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's weird. We have a lot in the Philippines.
And that could be like a cultural thing where tiger sharks was huge in the Philippines, and you're not far from the factories there, so it's like an easy trip there. I don't know.
For example, Thundercats. Is that going to be like one of your green?
They're like Motu. I find they're
really?
like Motu. Like they're one of those brands.
Because of Super 7,
They're
right?
super recognizable.
yeah, that's
People
right.
know them, but like they're not super in demand. Like for when people walk in the door, they're always asking for Marvel. They're always asking for Transformers. They're often asking for G.I. Joe. I don't want to pretend like Thundercats guys don't love their Thundercats.
Yeah, I love Thundercats.
Exactly, right? It's just there's not as many, at least in my experience anyway. There's this phrase in the industry called evergreen brands. And evergreen brands are ones that are good forever. They never die. G.I. Joe is one of them. Transformers is another. Marvel has really come into its own. Marvel Legends figures seem to really retain value. Star Wars is big. I'm not seeing it being as big as what it used to be. It used to be this like cultural juggernaut. And if you had something that was Star Wars, it was worth money. Now, I would say since Disney, it's kind of, it depends on what it is because they pump a lot out. So here we have a collection of larger size Transformers, both in sometimes price and size. We have several Titan class Transformers. We've got the Ark. We've got a not officially Masterpiece Dinobot there, as well as some combiners, Movieverse Devastators. Everybody loves Devastator, as well as the Combiner Wars Devastator there. Down here we have not one, but two different Unicrons. This last figure here is the Omega Sentinel, built off of the Omega Supreme figure. It's a Titan class figure, and it's definitely not something you see every day.
How rare is that? Okay, from 1 to 10.
That's the only one I've seen.
No way.
Dead serious. The Titan class ones are something that Hasbro has just started doing in the last, I want to say, I'm going to say 10 years just to be safe, but I think it's even younger than that.
But why are you considering it rare then?
Because they don't make a lot of them because they're huge. Like
Oh, they're
how many
limited.
collectors have that much
The
space
jumbo size,
on
yeah.
top of like the fact that like they have other toys and other things
That's
in their
right.
collections, right? We buy toys in all conditions, so sometimes we will get them and they won't be
And they just
complete.
price them accordingly. right?
Exactly, because some collectors don't care, and some characters come with 4 guns and they can only hold 2. So as long as they have 2, they're like, I don't care.
That's
You know?
right. That's right. I noticed that you have a lot of like, how can you say that? Grail comics?
We do have a lot of Grail comics,
yeah,
key issues.
Maybe you used to have Avengers 1, and I'm not even sure if you have like the first appearance of the Hulk before. I can't remember. But I know that the Avengers for sure.
Definitively, I would say yes, we have had those comic books. Yes.
Recently?
I think that was the one book you put in my hand was the Avengers 1, yeah.
That's Sean, by the way.
So
He's the owner.
Sean, the owner, likes to play jokes on me because I always call myself, I'm self-identify as a clumsy nerd. And so I always never really want to touch things that are very expensive. And I'll never forget the day that he got the Avengers 1 because he walked over to me and he just put it in my hands.
I was there. Remember, I was looking through them. It's like, but you don't have a price for them yet. Yeah, it was just there.
Yeah.
So guys, check out the place. If you're a comic collector, they do have like really good keys here.
And new stuff every day.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Yeah, buddy. You
And
too.
Sean over there. Pumunta kayo dito sa Comic Alley Toys. Maraming magandang toys dito. Araw-araw may bago silang toys dito. Napakabait nila. Matagal na ako actually pumupunta dito. More than 8 years na siguro. So anyway guys, maraming salamat. Panoodin nyo kami ulit sa next episode. Peace out.